What's up guys? How are you all doing? Today on Learning English with Lily, I've got some fantastic alternatives to replace those everyday verbs that you're probably bored of already. Okay, let's start with the most important verb, eat. Firstly, we have scoff. Scoff. This is a fantastic word which means eat something quickly and greedily. This morning, I scoffed a whole packet of biscuits. The next alternative to eat is peck at. Peck at. Now this means the opposite to scoff. You might recognise the verb peck. It's what birds do when they eat, for example. So chickens peck at grain. And if you peck at your food, it just means you eat very little. You're not very interested in the food. He pecked at his food and said he wasn't hungry. Next up are some alternative ways to say drink. First, we have guzzle. I adore this word, guzzle. When you guzzle a drink, you drink it quickly and enthusiastically. He guzzled a pint of water after his run. Secondly, we have sip or sip at a drink. And this simply means drink a little at a time. She sipped at her glass of wine. It means she drank it slowly in little sips. Now, I actually have a bonus verb for you here, to down. So yes, this can be a verb. It's very informal. It just means finish the rest of your drink in one go. It often refers to an alcoholic drink. Needless to say, it's not the best idea to down an alcoholic drink, but we're British. What more can I say? Down it, down it, down it, down it, down it, down it. Well done, well done. Even Granny's getting involved. And we wonder why you call us hooligans. Next, we have look. The first alternative is glance. Glance. This means look quickly. The man said something and she glanced at him. It means she looked at him briefly, not for a long time. The other is glare. Glare. So if you glare at someone, you stare at them in an angry way. They stopped shouting and glared at each other. On to alternatives to the verb walk. Shuffle is the first one. Shuffle. So if you imagine an old person who can't walk very well, they don't lift their feet off the ground. I saw an old man shuffling along the pavement. Saunter is the other alternative. Saunter. Now, I'm a big fan of this verb. It means walk in quite a slow, relaxed way. You probably think you're kind of cool, you know? The actor sauntered into the room and took off his sunglasses. Right, next up are some alternatives to the verb run. First is fly. Yes, we use the verb fly to mean move really quickly. And we often use the prepositions past or by. So fly past or fly by. I think I saw Helen in the supermarket, but she flew past me and I didn't get the chance to say hello. Another alternative to run is trot. Now, a horse trots, but a human can too. It simply means run at a slow speed. So you're not sprinting, but you're not walking. It's like a fast jog. She trotted down the street to catch up with her friend. Next up are some alternatives to the verb sleep. First of all, we have an expression which means be deeply asleep. And this is be dead to the world. Be dead to the world. So it's quite a literal one. If you're dead to the world, nothing is going to wake you because you're in such a deep sleep. The postman knocked loudly on the door, but she was dead to the world. Secondly, we have the verb doze. Doze, which is essentially a synonym of snooze, if you've heard of that verb before. Both doze and snooze mean have a short, light sleep. Her alarm went off, but she dozed for an extra 15 minutes. Okay, on to alternative expressions to the verb work. They're both phrasal verbs, and the first is plug away. If you plug away at something, you work hard and with determination. You don't give up. Despite finding her maths homework difficult, Penny kept plugging away. The second one is plod away or plod along. Plod away or plod along. This means you're working consistently but slowly and without much enthusiasm. How's the essay writing going? I'm still plodding away. Next, we've got some lovely alternative expressions to the verb like. First up, be besotted with someone or something. Be besotted with. If you're besotted with someone, you're crazy about them. You adore them. How's Tina? She's met a new guy and she's besotted with him. And then there's have a soft spot for something or someone. Have a soft spot for. This is less intense. If you have a soft spot for someone, then you like them a lot. My nephew is so naughty, but I've got a soft spot for him. Right, on to laugh. The first alternatives, there are two, I chose because they are animal noises. Roar or howl with laughter. Roar like a lion or howl like a wolf. So if you roar with laughter or howl with laughter, then you laugh very loudly and openly. The film made her roar with laughter. And then we have chuckle. Chuckle, great verb. This means laugh softly and quietly, often inwardly, so you're laughing more to yourself. He chuckled when he saw the bad joke. Okay guys, last one. Alternatives to the verb cry. First of all, we have bawl. Bawl. Pronounced the same as ball as in football, but spelt B-A-W-L. If you bawl, then you cry noisily and openly. A great expression is bawl your eyes out. Bawl your eyes out. When Fluffy the cat died, he bawled his eyes out. And finally, we have whimper. Whimper. So silent H. You might have heard of dogs or children whimpering. It means crying, making small, pathetic sounds. The girl was cold and began to whimper. So lots of awesome new expressions there to enrich your vocabulary. Make sure you start using them straight away. Okay, please do like, share and subscribe, of course, and I'll be back soon with another class. Until then, have fun everyone.